Okay. Try to have a nice day. And try having a little cookout or whatever. And then shit happens. I still have them on me. I can make more food for whoever's late. We're never gonna play that game. Just all the fair all that. So it's a nice moment while it lasted. Oh, okay. I just don't care anymore. I'm, like, tweaking. Why do I care? Like, genuinely, why do I care about stuff? Cause, like, hey, fucking Odelia died, but I didn't believe it. I knew they were gonna come back, and what do you know? They came back. So, and then fucking Meteor dies and doesn't come back, and I'm just accepting it. I've bawled my eyes out enough already, and I'm about to do it again. Or I'm not about to do it again. And then I just tried correcting facts because my friend is being actively yelled at, and then I get shooed away. It wasn't Sora's fault that Meteor died, it was mine. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew Sora was gonna die, and I did jack shit about it. Why? Because I didn't want to. I was afraid I was gonna be overbearing. I was afraid I was gonna make him uncomfortable by staying around him way too long. Because we never really usually hang out. We never did. The only times we did is when Anya came up to me and Meteor was following Anya around.
Apparently there's a whole note explaining everything he didn't want to tell us.
Yeah, it's okay. Why is the only thing I can realize I know how to do is care. I mean, caring realistically gets me nowhere in the end. Like, oh, hey, I care about you, please don't go do this, and they still did it. I mean, I do that. I'm being a hypocrite in that sense, because I do that. They tell me not to go in the water, and I go in the water because I don't care. That's what they're like too. So it's like, Jesus Christ, I fucking hate. Jesus Christ. Flora. Flora. I know you don't really like me, but can we talk a little bit? Please. It'd be greatly appreciated. Is my fucking AC on? Oh, I turned that on. Can we talk? Please. So I'm gonna like crash out and go crazy in that clearing if you make me stay another week. Not even a week, just a day. Okay. Oh, my Flora's on shift. I feel like it's every time I need to talk to Flora, they're not on shift, and then when they are on shift, I just don't know about it. It's like, I love it here. No, I was joking with Sora earlier that, hey, I hate this place, but I actually do. If it's one thing I know how to do, it's hate, and... that's like the two greatest emotions I have. It's I either hate or I care. That's the only two things I understand, is I hate something or I love it. Or not love it, but like care for it. I hate specific scientists, but then I'll go around and I care for Juniper and a little bit of Thorn. Like, yeah, Thorn fucking broke my trust with the, hey, playing to be a clearing member, but it's for fucking entertainment. I'm not gonna hate. I mean, everyone else doesn't like Thorn because they faked being a clearing member and they built, like, distrust for everyone else. But, like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, yeah, you don't trust the people in your clearing. Cool. But there's only one person who hasn't come up yet, and then the rest, we have like 3 who aren't originally from this clearing. You can, like, yeah, you don't trust this person. Yeah, it's fair. You don't trust them because you got a, oh, Jesus, okay. You don't trust them because, you, like, yabba yabba. I'm just... There's only think 2 things I know how to do. Is just care or hate. And I care about everyone in here. I don't give a fuck. Because... Oh, so-and-so did this? Yeah, okay. I pulled a lever that led to an area that fucking killed Meteor. And I'm wrongfully not getting blamed for it. Like, hello? Why am I not being blamed for something I indirectly caused? I was the one who pulled it with Epsilon and Lonnie. Lonnie didn't want to do it. We got her to do it because we're like, hey, we should just let it happen and then tell people when like what happens. And nothing bad, like Dr. Souls' area, nothing bad happened so far. But then the fucking other area with Dr. Arnix, yeah, Meteor fucking died. but not anything we opened. I don't even know how we got the snow clearing. A scientist opened it? I don't remember. It was something like a scientist fucking opened the section to an area we pulled the lever for it. So technically it's not even any of our faults. It's the scientist's fault that the area was opened. We just unlocked the area that we unlocked the first half before they unlocked the second half. You know? And it's like, hey, it's Sword of Delia's fault. No, it's not. It's they built the first one, which nothing's gone wrong in Flora's area. We solved the puzzle, and I got told, hey, someone's gonna die and someone's lying to you actively. Like, hello? I'm like, it's just tweaking.
Okay, here.
Me, hi.
I'm sorry for yelling at you just before.
It's okay. I just wanted to correct you because it's.
I know, I wasn't
I know.
talking about that.
Yeah, no, but for the meteor stuff, that's not their fault.
I'm.
I know. I know where it was coming from, but I was trying to let you know, hey, no, don't put blame on them. Realistically, it was my fault.
No, it was.
You know, it was. I pulled the lever to that area.
Yeah, but
I'm the reason that area is open, and I knew for weeks that he was gonna die.
that doesn't mean it was your fault. They started the trend of pulling open the levers. If that lever had never been first pulled, everyone would still be here.
It would have been pulled either way. You had Dexter who's willing to pull it. You had me and Lou who are willing to pull it if no one else did eventually. It was eventually gonna get pulled, and it just so happened to be Sora and Odelia. Which we were aware that they were going to do it, and no one who was there for it stopped them. We let them do it. So, yeah, their fingerprints are on it, and they pulled it, but it was everyone in that situation who knew they were doing it is fault as well, that it was pulled, because we could have stopped them. But we didn't. We let them do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
okay.
The snow section, from what I know, that wasn't even opened by us. The scientist opened the snow section. But the area that leads to it, I pulled the lever for that. So that's my fault.
Yeah, but you didn't know that was gonna happen.
No, but after I did. After I pulled it, I knew it was gonna happen. That's what I've been harassed about for weeks on end. Someone's gonna die, and I've known for like the longest time that, hey, the person they're wanting to die is Meteor. He is going to be threatened in this area. But I didn't stop him because I was too scared. I was too scared that I'd make him uncomfortable. I was more worried about making him not making him uncomfortable than I was for his safety, and that was my fault.
Mm-hmm. No.
Mhm.
No, because you you don't understand when to stop when it comes to making others uncomfortable. So you didn't know when to not tell them to stop going, and so you know.
Yeah, but then there's also the difference is Sora and Lonnie knew as well, and they actually tried to help him when it happened.
But
I let him go in. I knew he was in the maze, and I let him stay in there by himself, or whoever he was with. They tried to save him. I didn't. I don't want them to be blamed for that when they've tried more than I did. And I'm the whole reason that the area is open.
Mhm. Okay.
I feel like you should go apologize to them for it, though. Sorry I cut you off.
No, I wasn't talking.
You were about to.
No, I wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Eat.
fine. I'll apologize eventually.
Eat.
I'm not hungry.
Yes, you are. Eat. Eat. I was serious. I will shove food down your throat if you don't eat.
I'm not hungry though.
Yes, you are. Eat. No, another bite. Eat another one.
Better?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay. I'll apologize eventually, maybe.
Yeah, just give him a moment to calm down.
Mm-hmm.
If they're at the message board for whenever you do want to.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted
okay.
what you were doing.
No, I was ranting to myself and pacing. You're good.
I saw, yeah.
No,
No,
I just don't want blame to be wrongly placed. I know it's
it's not on you though.
No, but but it kind of is. You.
But no, if we do it's kinda is, then the blame should be put on me. If I had never gone into the maze, he would have never followed.
You went missing. That's a big difference.
I went into the. If I hadn't gone into the maze, I wouldn't have gone missing.
Well, there's just a bunch of what ifs here. Realistically.
No, I know I wouldn't have gone missing because the person I went missing with isn't. She doesn't come into the clearing to do stuff like that. She comes in. Dr. Zolas comes into the clearing to take other people out of it, not to hurt people in here.
What?
Nothing. It's fine.
What do you?
Sorry.
No. What do you mean? You went missing because of.
No, I didn't say that. I just I don't know what happened. I was just in the maze and then everything was black and then a couple weeks later I was back.
But it isn't your fault. You got
But it isn't
You argued.
your fault either. I argue
It's.
the arguing is my fault though. I went up to Sora. I took Sora away from when you guys were building the library, and I asked about Odelia, and I asked tried to figure out what happened, and it turned into an argument. That was my fault. I took him away. I started that conversation, and then I got upset about it because he yelled and decided I was gonna take it into my own hands. Went into the maze and then went missing, and then media followed. All of that was my choice.
You didn't know Meteor was gonna follow. He didn't follow until way later. He went in with Zolani and they were talking in there. You didn't. No. You went You got knocked.
Okay.
Yeah. But you didn't know you were gonna go missing. You didn't know fucking Solus was gonna whack you over the head or whatever and not, like, kidnap you, basically. You didn't know that was gonna happen. You went to go cool off your head after, like, an argument or whatever, and being in this clearing fucking sucks, because everyone here has their own angst or whatever. But you didn't know you were gonna go missing. That's not your fault.
But there were choices I could have made to change it.
Yeah,
And that's what I'm getting angry at Odelia and Sora for, because they could have made choices to change everything that led up to here. The lever pulling, like anything else, I'm getting angry at them because they didn't make those choices.
Yeah, but then you also have to consider the fact there's other people you can also be getting angry at, because there are people there who could have openly stopped them. Me, Lou, Dexter, we could have stopped them from continuing on. We were following them actively and then stopped when we knew what they were about to go do. We stopped chasing after them when we knew it was about to happen. We let them get ahead. We let them do what they did. Because we were fine with it.
Yeah, but letting them do what they did doesn't mean, like, you did it.
Yeah,
doing it
but
and
actively,
watching someone do it is different.
Anya, actively, Dexter was going in the maze making a joke that we were going to go pull the levers. It was either going to be them or Dexter and someone else.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So realistically, you should also be mad at us for not making the choice to stop them instead of just not caring. Because we openly did not care when they were gonna go pull the levers. We realized what they were doing as soon as they were saying they're gonna have a private conversation in the maze. That's how they worded it. They were having a private conversation in the maze, passing a group of people who were actively standing in the maze talking.
Mm-hmm.
And we let them go pull it. Because we knew what they were doing, and we were actively joking about pulling it as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, they started the chain of pulling, but it wasn't just gonna be them. If they didn't do it, it would have been someone else. Because there's, realistically, unless we get taken out of the maze by the scientist, which probably will not happen, we'd most likely just get killed by them instead. It's not. That is going to be the only way we make an effort to escaping this place. I know it's nice in here now, but honestly, with how everything's getting, I would rather leave now, or sooner than later, than stay here and keep going insane in this maze and clearing with people who can barely get along with each other.
But what happens if there's more people you have to sacrifice to get out?
There won't be.
How do you know that?
Eat.
I'm not hungry.
Eat.
I just ate.
Eat again. Thank you. I would rather sacrifice myself first than let anyone else.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's not. No.
I mean, it's not. Anya, I've done shit that, has fucked over the clearing already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try and fuck them over again. I'm gonna put effort in. If it's between sacrificing myself or for someone else to escape, I'm gonna pick myself.
No. No.
Yes?
No. I'm gonna keep saying no.
You can say no, but it is I would do.
But I'm not gonna let you do that.
Anya, I've indirectly hurt you in the process of what things I have done. I'm not.
Hey, I've already lost Meteor. I can't lose you too.
Well, I'm not saying it's gonna be now or like.
I know, but ever. You can't say that about yourself. You can't say you'd sacrifice yourself for someone else. Someone in this damn clearing that's. These people. They aren't worth that. That's not.
But they're worth staying in here and going and arguing at least once every day, every week. They're worth going insane in here. Fucking people have started hallucinating in here, Anya. You've started hallucinating in here.
No, I haven't.
Then tell me why anyone else I've asked hasn't seen Meteor.
Because he's sleeping. He's.
Where? Where is he sleeping?
In the basement. He's.
Let's go.
No, we shouldn't go down there. We don't want to. I don't want to disturb him. Kate. Katie, he's sleeping. We don't need it. We don't need to go see him. Katie, please.
Did you mean this one or the other one?
He might have left. Even like he's avoiding like that. He might have just, gone into like one of his secret places in the clearing. I don't know. Where he was hiding the like entire time he was gone the first couple of weeks. I don't know.
He's not here, Anya.
But he was.
That's what this place is doing. It's making people go crazy. It's making them hallucinate.
No, he was. He
they were hallucinating Odelia, and she wasn't back until way later. She didn't come back until you came back. We had people, and now you're hallucinating Meteor, and no one else has seen him except for you.
No, Sora said he saw him.
Well, I haven't been told by Sora that he's seen him.
But it's not like he wasn't there. I hugged him. He was there. I held him.
Mhm.
He was a real Katie.
Was he warm or was he cold? Because that's how apparently we differentiate hallucinations from reality here.
He was cold, but that was probably because he was like in the ice water and then he changed to climb down. You know?
They have his body actively in a coffin, Anya. How is he back? If he's in that
Maybe
coffin
it's one
right
of
now.
Maybe it's one of the fake bodies, the ones from the middle room, you know, could have been.
They
The scientists.
They had V go down and get it from the bottom of that lake. How is it fake if they watched it? If they watched like something go down and retrieve it?
How do we know that? But when the doors were closed, how do we know that body wasn't like switched out and he was taken somewhere and he's getting better and he's.
I don't like the thought of him being dead. But he is.
No, he's not.
He is, Anya. We had people watch it. Unlike Odelia's, we had people actually watch his death. Odelia's, I didn't believe because no one saw what actually happened to her. And I was right. She did come back. But with Meteor's, fuck if we know. Like, Sora and Zolani both watched it. I know I'm gonna sound like a fucking massive hypocrite when I say this, but you can't deny what someone saw. I know you saw him, but he was cold. And if we go up there right now, I guarantee you he will have a rotting body in that coffin. And I don't want to go look at that.
That's not fair though.
What's not fair?
Katie, that's not fair. Why does Odelia get to come back but Meteor doesn't?
Because Meteor actually died. And I knew for weeks it was gonna happen. And I didn't fucking do anything. He wouldn't have been dead if I actually did something. But with Odelia, no one watched her actually die. We don't know what actually happened with her. I never fucking talked to her, so I don't even know what did actually happen with her. I searched that maze up and down for him. I saw his body under the ice. When you told me that you saw Meteor, I believed you. Because
I did see him.
You saw a hallucination of him. With Odelia, maybe she got just like taken by a scientist as well. And then that's why she was gone for so long and they staged it as her dying. With Meteor, they actually watched it. You can't fake that. You can't fake how Zulani and Sora tried to save him.
They didn't, though. Sora said he could have grabbed him. He didn't.
He tried. Meteor let go. He did grab him. Meteor let go. Eat. Second one.
Meteor wouldn't have let go like that. He wouldn't have given up. That's not like him. That doesn't make sense for him to just let go.
How do we know what is like him?
Because I've spent every waking moment with him.
Have you ever been in that life-threatening situation with him, though? We've
No,
been,
because
me, Lonnie, and Epsilon have been actively not telling him what we know about, like, him possibly dying in there. But he's been told by fucking Arnix's bitch ass that we've been hiding that from him.
like if you
So he's known that we at least know something's gonna happen to him, but we just never told him. I don't know if that's why he gave up. I don't know why he gave up. But I'm
why
not.
would you tell him? If you told him, maybe he could have. He could have.
Because I was scared. I was scared, Anya. I didn't want anything bad to happen to him. I didn't want to scare him. I wanted him to not be paranoid of the maze. I wanted him to keep living how he was living. Because I thought I could stop it before it happened. But no, I didn't do anything.
I'm sorry, please don't cry. Yeah, okay.
We didn't tell anyone. The only person I told was Lou, that I even got the notes.
Okay.
We all, me, Solani, and Epsilon, we kept making theories. Only theories. We didn't want to act on anything that we didn't know was true. But every clue...
That's just the entire maze. This is everything we don't know. We don't know anything's true here, okay? We don't know anything.
Exactly.
You have to act on it, otherwise it'll be too late, and then you can't take back those choices.
And it's already been too late, Anya. What happened already happened. I can't go take it back now.
I understand that, but that doesn't mean you have to up there. You have to suggest that you want to sacrifice yourself for everyone. Katie, there are people who care about you here. I care about you. And I just lost media, and you saying you're gonna sacrifice yourself in the same scenario to get others out isn't. Please don't do that.
I'm not making any promises that I can't keep.
Can you at least promise you won't put yourself in dangerous situations?
I promise I won't put myself in dangerous situations. Unless the situation calls for it.
No, that's...
I said I'm not going to make a promise I'm not going to keep, and I meant that. If the situation calls for it, I will do anything.
You shouldn't be doing that. You have a life to live.
A life I can't even remember?
Just because you don't remember it doesn't mean you can't live it.
Anya, I barely know what I'm doing most of the time. I'm living my life on a complete guessing game.
We all are.
Yeah. But from what I realized, I know I don't know what I'm doing more than I should. Fucking people can figure out their emotions and whatnot. I can't. I don't know what I'm feeling most of the time. I'm just guessing. I don't know how to be a friend. I don't know what I'm... I don't know how to be a friend to other people. I've just been guessing this whole time, and somehow it's working. I don't know how to be a girlfriend. I don't know how to be a girlfriend. I don't know how to be a mom. I don't know what I'm doing, but I've been trying.
You don't have to know. You just... You don't have to know what you're doing. Because despite not knowing what you're doing everything you can right.
No, I'm not. Me and you barely hang out if it's not, like when you were awake. I was always hanging out with other people. You were always hanging out with Meteor. You're doing a better job at being a mom to Zalani than I am. And you didn't even ask for it. I did. Don't.
I'm not being a mom to Zalani. I'm just...
But you're being a guardian figure she can trust and can look up to. And you're doing a way better job at it than I am.
Oh, you're doing a great job, Kate.
No, I'm acting like a friend. I'm not acting like a mom. When I did act like a mom, she never listened to me. So I stopped trying like that. I tried do a different approach. And now she's getting tormented by scientists and yabba yabba and all that. And you know how to cheer up. You know what you're doing with that stuff.
No, I don't. I have no clue what I'm doing, Katie. I'm just telling her what she wants to hear in the situation she's in.
Yeah, you know what she wants to hear. I can't tell what anyone wants to hear. Just now I got upset at you because you over the Meteor stuff. Because I wasn't. Yeah, and then I wasn't telling you what you wanted to hear. I was making it worse for you. I was making you more upset.
Katie, right now, if you hadn't said what you had just said about media, I would have gone on the exact same situation I've done. I would have argued with Sarah and Ardelia again. Things would have repeated. You are trying your best. And everyone understands that. No one knows who they are here. The fact you're trying is more than enough. I didn't actively ask you to hang out with me because when I was awake, because I didn't know how to ask you to hang out with me. You have other friends.
Exactly.
You have other people you want to hang out with.
Exactly.
That you're allowed to have that.
But then I never hung out with you.
And that's on me.
No, it isn't.
24/7.
Yeah, and I never hung out with Meteor either. Every time we did have those small, like, where it was just me and him hanging out, it was awkward because neither of us were used to the other hanging out with the other by ourselves. We were always used to you being there when we hung out. Because the only time I did hang out with both of you is when you both were together. I didn't put in that effort.
You didn't need to put in that effort.
Yes, I did.
We weren't putting in the effort back.
No, you did. I kept running around. I had the habit of running around and doing miscellaneous shit that I didn't need to do. Like going on a whole, making stuffed animals for everyone. I don't need to do that, but I kept doing it. Like, running around getting supplies, running around going in the maze and finding shit, or, like, doing shit we already do every day. I did that whenever I could have been in the clearing, actively talking to the people I don't normally do talk to every day. I could have been spending more time with you and Meteor.
Despite the time you didn't spend with Media, he still saw you as someone close.
In the end, he couldn't trust me, Anya. He knew I was keeping shit from him because of Arnix. He didn't trust me in the end, and I fucked that up.
Even if he didn't, even if he didn't trust you, I want you to know right now that didn't mean he wasn't your friend. When I found his backpack down here, the one thing he told me that I wasn't allowed to give to anyone else was the damn stuffy you gave him. The one thing he kept on him, no matter what situation, was something you gave him.
Yeah.
Despite not staying near him and not hanging around him and the awkward situations, the one item he cared about more than anything in this damn clearing was something you had gifted him.
Yeah.
He knew he couldn't hang around you because you hung around everyone else, and you were constantly moving around and talking to other people. So what he decided to find comfort and a friendship in and to try and be close to you, it was something you had gifted him. I couldn't even get that type of comfort from him. He never carried around something I gave him. So you can't tell me you didn't do enough with him. You tried, and he knew you tried, and he appreciated the fact that you tried.
He appreciated it by finding comfort in an inanimate object.
He appreciated it by finding comfort in something you took the time to make and gift him because you cared, because you were friends with him, Kehi. You were his only other friend until I got him to start talking to Odelia and Sora more. When I started just staying down here for a while. Because he didn't know how to make friends with other people. Yet he still tried with you, and he still considered you a friend. Since the first day, I think? You were the first person he suggested we bring down here. Despite everything, he still cared, and he still appreciated you. You were still one of his when he thought about friends, you were one of his first thoughts. I need you to understand that people care. He cared. That even if you don't understand what or know what you're doing, you're still, people here still care and appreciate you. I still care and appreciate you.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Mhm.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You don't sound okay.
You don't sound okay.
I'm fine. Do you need a hug?
No, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Do you need one?
Well, you just declined my hug, so I'm not gonna get you to hug me.
I said I didn't need one, but do you want one?
Yeah, I asked because some people don't like physical touch after things, so I didn't want to overstep a boundary by giving you a
Do
hug
you want
after.
a hug?
No, if you don't want a hug, I'm
I'm
okay.
gonna beat you. Do you want a hug?
Nuh-uh.
Do you want a hug?
Do you want a hug?
I don't mind.
That's not a straight answer.
I don't mind. Do you want a hug?
I don't know.
Mhm.
Hmm. No, I'm okay. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not too feeling too well, so I don't want to get you sick. It's fine.
Yeah, I can tell you're sick.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're pale as shit.
Well, I can't see myself. I don't think I'm pale.
You are. You are paler than normal.
Is
You
that a
have,
bad thing? I don't know.
well, we're constantly out in the fake sun. And you're getting paler than you normally are, so. And you're coughing and starving yourself, so.
Well, I'm not starving myself. I'm just not hungry.
The equivalent.
Not really.
Mhm.
Because like starving yourself would insinuate you're not eating while still being hungry. I'm not hungry, so I just don't eat.
You think you're not hungry, so you don't eat when you are.
Nah.
Mhm.
And I think I'm just sick because I drank all that water earlier. It's fine. It wasn't the most sanitary water.
Mhm.
Especially after two people jumped into it.
Okay, you saying I'm unsanitary? I get how it is.
No, no.
I understand how it is.
I didn't mean it like that.
SMH, SMH.
I didn't mean it like that.
No, you did, you did. You said I'm unsanitary. Mm-hmm.
Go. I'm slow. Sorry. I need to go put your chair back.
Okay.
Because I kind of just took it and never put it back.
That seems to happen.
I quit. I quit. Oh, I was. What is happening? Why am I being kidnapped? Hello? I didn't even get a chance to quit! What's happening? Did I
Yep.
do something?
No, I did.
What do you mean?
I just got in an argument with Anya.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. I got in an argument with Anya after you guys did.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, it's mine. I caused it. I brought up how you shouldn't been blamed. You shouldn't have blame on you entirely. You and on Odelia. Because realistically, when you and Odelia went to go pull the levers, there was a group of people there who didn't believe you and knew what you were really gonna do. And we had the chance to stop you and didn't. So not all the blame should have been on you too. Because there was a group of people there who could have stopped you and didn't. And then for the section that Meteor died in, you guys didn't pull the lever to that, I did. And then the scientist opened the other door apparently. So no one should hold the blame for that. I told her that, and then we got to an argument after because I said something else that I can't remember. But I didn't know how to leave the conversation, so when you were walking away, I kidnapped you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you okay though?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That was the most unconvincing thing I think you've ever said to me in my entire life.
Sorry, I should not bawling my eyes out. Give me some slacker. Okay. I'm just a girl living my life. Uh-huh.
Okay, sorry about that.
Listen, man, when you're crying, I make you laugh. When I'm crying, I'm not supposed to make you laugh as well. Jesus.
Hey, you are laughing. I don't know what you're talking about. You're laughing because I'm laughing.
Yeah.
See, that's how I make you laugh. You laugh when I laugh. I laugh when you laugh. That's how this works.
I'm gonna beat you. Mm. I'm gonna whack you over the head.
I need to apologize. I hate apologizing.
Wow, where are your manners?
Nowhere.
Apparently.
I can apologize for certain things, just not when I crash out and it's really bad. No. No. Anya needs space. Nuh-uh.
She needs to apologize to you guys either way. I don't know when she's doing that, but
No.
my head hurts. I
My
don't want
head
to.
also hurts.
I don't want to go back through it back and forth with and yeah.
My head also hurt. I also just finished bawling my eyes out.
You're gonna take a nap?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
You know what? Hold up. No,
Wait, where at?
You gotta come to my very magical base.
I'm being kidnapped.
No. You're not being kidnapped, I fear.
I'm being kidnapped.
You're going to a place I haven't shown you yet.
Oh my god! I'm finally get shown this.
What do you mean?
I hear you in the walls.
Oh.
I'm finally getting shown, bro. You're telling me it's in your old mansion? Wow.
Yeah.
As if you didn't have enough rooms already. Yay, water. Bro, just go and have a heart already. Fuck my life.
Okay.
Oh, I had it. I had it.
There's other blocks up there. I always replace it.
Wow, bro.
Okay.
Why is it a hospital room?
It's not a hospital.
I honestly feel kidnapped.
No, it's. Why is there just?
I feel like I'm gonna be
Let's see.
tortured here.
No, we never got to decorating.
Here, I got this. I got this.
We made it with meteors, so we never finished.
Here, I got
decorating.
this. I got this. I got this. Where the
I mean,
fuck
I
are my
could decorate
cobwebs?
now.
Why is this where are my cobwebs gone? Hello?
Why? Don't put cobwebs up in my house. What's
No,
weird?
I was gonna get wool. Hold on. Let me out. Actually, I don't gaff right now. Do I care right now? Maybe. Fuck.
You don't.
Anywho.
Bye. You're probably the only other person I'm gonna show.
Peek.
Or are you just like trying to raid our stuff? Is that what's happening?
I'm trying to find wool. Leave me be. Ah, I do have to go up.
Why did I just pass the one thing I actually needed?
Fuck. Pick a wall.
What?
Pick a wall.
That one. Or that one. I don't care. It's peak. Oh.
That's how I feel.
You know what? Me too. I'm tired. I'm too tired.
Hey, Sora.
Huh.
Do you want a reference?
I'm scared.
Will you be the Yi to my Ha?
Yes!
How am I like?
Sorry, my bad. I got a little excited there.
That happens.
It was like first day we met too.
Yeah.
And that was for me.
Oh, wait. There we go.
Yeah.
Will
It
you be the
happens
Yi to
sometimes.
my Ha?
Yes!
Oh my god. That's how I'm ending stream.
Exclamation point.
Yes!